business in many ways is like an MMA fight. You know, you've got a certain amount of rounds. You have your goal to win. When you go into a fight at a high level, you have to have strategy, game plan. You have to stick to the game plan, but then you have to realize that everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, as the great poet Mike Tyson said. So, I look at things a lot like
I look at a lot of things like war, and I think it helps me a lot. You know, like I was doing like a fun little golf tournament, and somebody's like, "You having fun?" I was like, "Nope." And there, I was like, "I'm here to fucking win." You know, like that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to like. People love to make excuses to get drunk. It's one of my like funny things to watch. It's like, oh, I love the UFC. It's like, oh, okay. How do you think Israel Adesanya performed? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you love getting drunk, or you love going to events, or like, you know. And so same thing in golf. But it's like, I look at, you know, especially business is like, yeah, it can be fun, it can be rewarding, it can be exciting, but it's also a lot of war, you know, and especially at, you know, if you have a couple hundred employees, which we don't, we have about 65. And so, you know, but it's still a good amount of team to manage. It's like, sometimes, you know, you're at war with people.
No doubt. I look at things, I was with my MMA school, built it to the largest in the country at one point. And we had a clothing line called Gameness. We were the largest supplier of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu martial arts uniforms in the world. And, you know, back then I was very like just hardcore in the business. Like it was, everything was, you know, a fight. And if they weren't with us, they were against us. And I had that kind of mentality. As I've kind of evolved, when I look at a situation, I always try to create a win-win. So because for me, if someone else is losing within the business still, it might create animosity. It might create, and the camaraderie of doing business together, the camaraderie of the other person not feeling like I'm getting one over them. It helps from, you know, big picture to me. And that's a shift that I really created over the last, 2024. So the last like 12 years, actually, since I got out of the MMA business, that's all I knew was fight, 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 fight. And, but you know, it is like war in many ways. And I think that sometimes in war though, you can create wins for everybody, because ultimately you want to, you know, not have the battle all the time.
Yeah. We have customers that treat everything like we're trying to like screw them. And that's like the people that it's like, they're constantly in war mode. I guess you know, when I say it, I mean like the bank's like, hey, we're not going to renew this line of credit. And I'm like, no, you're going to renew this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or like, we can't get a Facebook ad to work, you know, for our own, we don't run Facebook ads for people, but just for our own like leads. And it's just like, try. It just feels like you're at war with Facebook, you know? And so that's what I mean by the analogy, not of like, you know, like not everything's conflict or